It's the week of September 13th, 2021 on The Bold and the Beautiful. The week that gave us an indecent proposal, blended foolery, and the cringiest moment of 2021. And we still have 3 months to go. So fill your petty cups to the brim and get ready for Talk Soap with Keisha Chantal. Hello, Soap Opera Nation. Welcome back. I'm your host, Keisha Chantal, and I am jealous that Quinn gets to be rich, the Forrester matriarch, and have sex with Carter Walton. Talk about having it all. I want to have it all too. So help me get there by clicking the subscribe button down below, giving a thumbs up for this video, and of course, getting down in the comment section so we can be petty together. All right, without further ado, let's start the show. In case you missed it, here's how the time in Los Angeles was divided this week. Now, let's break it down. It's nightfall in the City of Angels, and Carter is standing in the Forrester living room, absolutely dumbstruck that Eric invited him over to. What exactly? Did Quinn's portrait fall off the wall and help is needed rehanging it? Or is there an emergency vow renewal that needs officiating? I mean, what is so important that it couldn't wait till morning, Eric? I need to get back to my loft and walk around in the dark, picturing your wife butt naked. It takes a while for Eric to get to the point of why he summoned Carter over, but eventually...
I can't do the things for you that a younger man can.
So basically, Eric wants to promote Carter to Chief Orgasm Officer, and Quinn is standing there hella embarrassed that her husband just asked her ex-lover to have sex with her because he can't. This is now the second unilateral decision that Eric has made without consulting Quinn. First, he asks her to reconcile, knowing full well that he was impotent. Second, he plans a romantic dinner, wines her, dines her, and then ends the night with, "This is where I take my leave, darling. Carter, be a good man, will you, and finish her off for me?" I mean, who does that? The audacity of Eric Forrester. Where does he get off? Oh, wait a second. Never mind. Some of y'all weighed in with the responses, and they were all over the place. From Jess Davis _1 that says her family calls Bold and the Beautiful pimps and hoes. That took me out. But seriously, does Eric really think encouraging his wife to have sex with her former lover is going to end well? Or is Eric's request taking out the forbidden aspect and dampening the sizzle, as Kath Bet suggested? Let's weigh the pros and the cons, shall we?
We're not doing this.
No, we can't possibly do what my husband is asking.
If we give in to our feelings.
What do you mean if? There's no if, there's only do. At one point, we get the idea that Quinn isn't moving fast enough to Carter's D for Eric's liking. So, the day after the indecent proposal, he approaches Quinn in the office and hands her a manila envelope, asking her to personally deliver it to Carter, which turns out to be a permission slip? Damn, Eric ain't playing. He wants Quinn to f*** now. Well, you heard the boss. Do it. Congratulations on your promotion to Chief Orgasm Officer, Carter. Make sure that your contract states that you get paid in equity. That's the best way to build generational wealth. Meanwhile, in the depths of hell, DJ Broken Record and Hype Man Ridge spend the week committing various acts of elder abuse on poor, defenseless, deflated Eric. You see, Thing 1 and Thing 2 don't want Fashion Gandalf to have nice things, and somehow have got it into their heads that despite Eric's declarations that all is well, deep down inside, he's a lying old coot that's not showing them the right amount of joy for them to take him seriously. Take a moment to pause and think about how these two Neanderthals don't even consider that their unrelenting attacks and unsolicited opinions could be the reason why Eric looks like he wants to jump out the window. Ugh! I hate them so much. When is Bridge gonna snap in two and just crumble down into the sea? When? As the onslaught continues, Ridge delivers two classic lines. He whines that Quinn's ugly portrait is back up over the fireplace. Yes, he actually said that, which is rich coming from Ridge, because there was a time when he found Quinn to be just as irresistible as Eric does. Exhibit A, B, and C. Then he felt the need to flaunt his relationship reunion sex inside the broke down palace.
It was amazing. We didn't leave the house for days. We didn't leave the bedroom. And there was things happened that's...
Ew! Don't nobody have time for you and your cheap tricks, sir? Keep that. Brook even goes as far as to insinuate that being with Quinn is affecting Eric's mental health. Yeah, she should know all about weakening the state of men's mental well-being, since being with a woman like her is akin to waterboard torture. Then she accuses Quinn of taking away Eric's self-confidence. Oh my God, seriously? What's it gonna take to stop these two? A buzzsaw? A swarm of locusts? Just tell me. I'll do anything at this point. It's a beautiful day on Mount Olympus. I guess that's why Steffi got it into her head that it would be a good time to have a play date with her ex-Waffle and Hope. 2 words. Hated it. Me no likey this kumbaya smoothie. It's too bland. Needs a little something. Oh, I know.
You're a man with no integrity, no principles. It's pathetic.
Just right. This is exactly what I want. For Finn to always be Larry where Liam is concerned. I want that energy from January back. Not this. You know what? I bet Steffi told him to play nice or he has to go back into the doghouse. I mean, guest house. Guest house with no air conditioning. Yeah, that's gotta be it. My boy Finn would never agree to this otherwise. Steffi's got him on a tight leash. And now, it's time to rate Love in the Afternoon. Was it hot or not?
The night is yours if you want it.
Not. You don't tell me when to be horny. That takes all the fun out of it.
Action! That's it. Nico, I'm gonna need you to get closer in on Carter's crotch. Closer. Closer, I said.
What better way to juxtapose Eric's lack of virility against Carter's rock-hard readiness? I have a thing for whenever Finn takes his hand and flips Steffi's hair off of her shoulder. Oh my God. Ooh-wee! He did this during the water birth as well, and let me tell you, I narrowly escaped meeting my maker that day. Shoo! Take it easy, Finn. Lot of mercy. Paris's delusion. This must be what it's like to take broken glass and stab yourself with the eyeball with it. It's a not for me, dog. Who had the best week and the worst week ever? This week's loser definitely has to go to Donna Logan.
My life is pretty uneventful these days. The most excitement I'm getting is taking Beth and Douglas to get ice cream.
Big yikes. Let me tell you something. The fact that Donna is spending her days being her family's default babysitter and then going home into a dark, empty apartment to crumble into a heap of despair over a man that has long since moved on from their relationship is just, it's a choice, okay? There is no reason for a single, attractive woman to be pining over Eric. Can this situation be any more contrived? I see right through it. If there was an ex-husband for Donna to go back to, it would be Justin, not Eric. Let's be real about this, people. If this were real life and a woman had a choice between Eric and Justin, I think we know who would win. And this also serves a purpose. It could create a rift between Donna and the rest of the coven, and she and Justin could plan or plot to take over the world or take revenge on Bill or whatever it is. You know, I mean, her loving him and being in a relationship with him would certainly cause some ripples in the Logan witches circle, which is what I would want. I don't want them to be happy. They don't deserve it. It's time for What the Fug, Fashion Fug Awards. Who stunted And who committed fashion crimes this week in Los Angeles? Quinn stunted on the girls with these two looks. I really love this red threesome date night flora dress by Ackler. I also like this tiger print Georgette midi dress by Johnny? One of the two. But I do not like this mullet hem. No. And the winner of this week's Fashion Fug Awards goes to Paris, who is under arrest for committing this fashion crime in a 1950s inspired collar dress. Ugh. Hideous. And what the hell is this tiny neon purse that she's holding? I mean, you can't even fit an iPhone 12 in there. Also, pairing it with pink sneakers? What the fug? Everything about this outfit screams, I'm a little girl that has a crush on a big grown man. Ew, seriously? I am so over this Lolita bullshit. Make it stop. And now it's time to drag someone for filth. Dear bold writers, forcing Paris Buckingham into the sin mix is extremely stupid. Stop. The fallout from Sheila's connection to Finn is enough. You don't need to wedge this character into the conflict as well. Here's why. Moving Paris into her boss's house when she is more than capable of affording her own apartment from the salary as head of the Forrester Foundation is dumb. Turning Finn into a clueless caveman who actually finds comfort in the words of a much younger woman with little to no experience is dumb. Paris, though attractive, is not in the least bit alluring. Paris gives the viewer the vibe of a college-age girl who is immature and unconfident. Hard to swallow this pill you're giving us when the wardrobe department dresses her like this. So even if this pairing is only one-sided at the moment, meaning Paris is fantasizing about being kissed by Finn, but in reality he just regards her as a friend, it still doesn't fly. You know what else doesn't fly? Paris and Zende. Zero, and I mean zero chemistry. And it has been that way since day one. Maybe this is the reason Mr. Bell is set to be writing a story for Paris where several men will be interested in her. Good luck with that. You're already alienating fans with Paris being involved with sin. Now, you plan on building a romance storyline around a character no one's rooting for? Please, tell me more. Spoilers for the week of September 20th, 2021 are in, so it's time to make some sense out of nonsense. On Monday, Quinn and Carter will give in to their hot, passionate love, as if there was any doubt after Friday's episode. Next, Steffi and Finn will reconnect in the bedroom, because why not? On Tuesday, Shauna is shocked when Quinn tells her that Eric gave her the thumbs up to go back to screwing Carter. Meanwhile, Brook and Katie will shoehorn themselves right into Quinn's home to interrogate her about her intentions towards Eric. I hope that Quinn gives them the middle finger and tells them to get the hell out. On Wednesday, Eric covers for Quinn and tells Katie that he is fine. Here's something interesting. Ridge is going to hire Justin to follow Quinn around? So he's going to spend money to pay Justin to follow Quinn around, but yet the person that's really threatening his family is Sheila. And so far, she has managed to gain access to Steffi's property even though she has security guards. But somehow Quinn is more of a threat right now than Sheila is. On Thursday, our cutie patootie Douglas is back to spend some quality time with mom and dad. I just hope that none of that involves Thomas telling his precious Hope how much he wants her to be happy and nothing else matters to him more than that. Ugh, so tired of it. Please, I hope that we never have to hear it again. Meanwhile, in Malibu, Paris comes to the realization that she's been on some real bullshit for lusting after Steffi's man. So she tells them that it's time for her to move out. Bye, Felicia. On Friday, Ridge doesn't tell Eric that he hired Justin to follow Quinn around. And Eric doesn't tell Ridge that he hired Carter to have sex with his wife. Secrets and lies. Meanwhile, over at Malibu, I guess Steffi still has scarecrows guarding her property because Sheila is going to pop up again to tell her that nothing is going to keep her from seeing her son and her grandson. Now, I don't know what kind of high-level drugs that Sheila is on, but she just can't go over to Steffi's house and tell her, well, you know what? I'm going to see my son and my grandson, and nothing you can say or do will stop me. Yeah, let's see how that works out. Something tells me another slap is in Sheila's future. However, I also think that Sheila's gonna slap back. Either way, it's gonna be a rumble in Malibu. Well, that's it for this week's Talk Soap, everyone. Thanks for watching. What did you love about this week? And what did you hate? Let me know in the comments. Until next week, stay petty.